Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
All right, Huntsville, here we go as we launch a Friday edition of Good Morning Huntsville, episode 205. And I'm feeling alive, baby. We only have one comment coming. I guess the notoriety of this show is burnt off now, Billy.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, 205 episodes into it and only one comment so far. Normally by this time we have about 10 comments or so. You know what it was? Is because we started. Kay's going to be mad at me. We started just a few minutes late.
I mean, but Sergeant Glaze is still with us.
Yeah, as long as Sergeant Glaze is with us, we're good.
Yeah,
So,
no, we're good.
Quentin, man, we appreciate you. There's Michelle Cardenas. Look, there's our intern. Where are you at, Michelle? Come on in early.
I don't see her at her gaming chair over
Yeah,
there.
she's not in the gaming chair. Michelle, by the way, when you come in today Michelle is going to make her. She may have just found out about this. If you have the AirPod, what do they call those? The Apple, the Apple AirPods. What are
No,
those
this is a kolache.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, ham kolache. I got it with the donut wheel. Donut wheel, man. You know, I won't go into details, Billy. You know, for privacy and all that. This is a serious conversation.
We got privacy around here.
No, but this is truly a serious conversation. There's been a young man in this community that's just been battling demons, man. Let's be honest, for a long time, and you know, everybody has their hiccup in life, and I want to encourage you this. I'm going to start out with some inspiration right away this morning as we welcome you into the show. This young man had just been battling a lot, and I don't know his full story, but I know the gist of it from friends in the community, and you know, he doesn't have a place to lay his head hardly at all, and he's been through a lot, and this young man has been on my heart. I mean, since I came to Huntsville years ago. And sometimes I don't see him for weeks at a time. And I ran into this young man at the Donut Wheel earlier. And it almost chokes me up to talk about it, Billy, because this was the first morning that I've seen that young man coherent. And it's, you know, man, the power of prayer works, Billy.
Yep.
And if you see somebody in this community that's hurting and it's going through a bad time, could you just hug on them and love them, man?
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm getting tore up over it. It's just...
It's nice to see prayers come to fruition and start to clear up in somebody's life.
This is just a man that's been dealing with so much. And I just want to encourage you this morning, Huntsville, please, if you don't judge people because you don't know what they've been through. You don't know their situation and what they've had to deal with in life. And they may have made some terrible choices and they may have done some terrible actions. But, you know, man, we serve a God who is all forgiving. And I don't know, you know, the full details, but I know this morning that young man, for the first time that I've ever seen him, was completely coherent. And he and I carried out a conversation this morning, Billy. And it just broke me this morning. And I got in the truck and I texted Bridget right away and I said, you're not going to believe this. And so... just continue to pray, and some of you may know who I'm talking about, and if you do, just continue to pray for him, and if you see him, hug on him and love him, and you know, that's just something real serious this morning. It was on my heart, man, and that's what we're all about here in Huntsville, is loving people, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, everybody deserves a second chance, and the power of prayer truly works, Billy.
It does.
So. Anyways, now that we got that off my heart,
well,
man.
I'm just looking at Miss Schweitzer here. She's trying to rebrand us.
What is she saying?
Good morning to the Beans and Bologna Brothers.
See, she wants it. She wants that. She likes that song, is what it is,
I tell
man.
you, I want to get it for her. I'm going to make it a ringtone on her phone or something.
Well, we want to welcome you into Huntsville. Thanks for being with us. Billy Cauthen here, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home here in the house with us. As always, I'm Rob Hipp, and we want to welcome you in here on a fabulous Friday, a fantastic Friday.
A finally Friday.
If it's beans and bologna, it may be some other type of Friday, Billy.
Hey, just be glad you're at Friday.
But we are here. Big thanks to Elliot Herzlich, online at elliotsjewelers.com. You can find out more information about our good friends over at Elliott's Jewelers. Again, visit their website, elliotsjewelers.com. And
it's payday Friday too if you work for the state.
Yeah. What is that? The first?
They get paid on the first.
Is it only the first? Like once a month?
Once a month.
Oh man, you got to stretch that out. That's tough.
That's why about the 30th you singing about beans and bologna.
Yeah, no joke, man. But we want to welcome you. Big thanks to Elliot Herzlich, elliotsjewelers.com. Also, Paul Oley of the Gallery. We love you, Paul. And always good to be here with you. And, of course, Billy Cauthen. We have a lot of fun on Fridays here on the show as we celebrate all things good Huntsville. Hey, I want to welcome in a special friend this morning. Mr. Brian Smith is joining us.
And Brian, I got to know him very well up in Fargo. So you know who we haven't seen in a long is Jerica. Mm-hmm. And I wonder if it's because the 7:30 start now. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe she snowed in.
She may be snowed in. But Brian, I got to know Brian up in Fargo, and he is a tremendous, tremendous man, a heart of gold. And he used to engage with all of our sports broadcasts up there for North Dakota State. And I got to see Brian a few times in person. So he would message in and text us on the show and always would say hello to us on social media. And, man, Brian, it's so good to see you this morning here as we're sharing a little bit about Huntsville, Texas to you today. So
Huntsville.
We want to welcome you in. Brittany Farrell joining us saying good morning. Good morning to you, Brittany. Kyle Kreiner, good morning, as Kyle is sending in a message. Kathy Schweitzer, we love you, Kathy. She's saying good morning to the Beans and Bologna brothers. We need to get some T-shirts made for this.
I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it.
We can get with Stephanie, get some T-shirts.
And speaking of Stephanie, I was about to get to her. Miss Stephanie Pitts over at Advantage Specialties is joining us as well. Stephanie, always good to see you, and I know that business is going great. They do some great work. They did my Hello Huntsville shirts, man.
They do my Sam Houston shirts.
Nice, yeah. And
matter of fact, they supply the shirts, the embroidery, everything.
They did it all.
Oh, yeah.
You know the shirt, does this shirt still look almost new?
Mm-hmm.
I've had this thing almost a year. There's only one little nick on it, and that's not from, you know what? That's not even a nick. What is that? That's a donut. Look at that. That's donut icing. Wasn't even a nick on the thread. That wasn't even a nick on the thread, Billy. That's donut icing. So there you go. Not even a blemish on this shirt, and I've had it almost a year, man.
Well, it's nice to know that you've encountered some donuts in that shirt.
Yeah, there's a little donut icing on there, man. But good morning to you. Keep those comments coming in. Let us know that you're out there. Carla Christian is joining us this morning from the Josie Scout Lodge, and they are setting up, getting ready for chili at the lodge.
Let me tell you, I want to speak on behalf of an organization of people that have the cards stacked against them with the weather, and these people are pushing through. We're still having chili at the lodge. They're still doing the tastings. I don't think the vendors are going to be there because of the rain, but the love for the scouts in our area in that scout lodge, which means so much to each and every one of us who have been in the scouting program. I was as a child. They're pushing through. This thing is going to happen. Please come out Saturday. Come out and support the youth of Walker County. I know that's kind of a fair slogan, but you know, kind of on the same lines there.
It's not trademarked. I just Googled it.
Okay,
Anybody
good.
can use it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of trademark infringements lately. Side story. Anyhow, please come out. I believe the tasting starts around 11.
Okay.
My wife will be there selling you tasting kits and whatever else you need. You know, for a couple bucks, you get to
get the rest of it.
Yeah, come on down and get the rest of it. So it's still going to be a good time. It's going to start out wet, but I think the rain's going to move out of the area, and we're going to have a good old Walker County time.
Well, Carla had sent us an email last night, and the chili is Billy just said, chili at the lodge still on Saturday. Rain is in the forecast. The weather has forced them to cancel the vendor market and live entertainment, but they're still expecting 30 or so chili cooks, and tasting will be available from 11 a.m. to 3:30, rain or shine. I know this is short notice, but go out there and support them because they're supporting these scouts in the community, Billy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this ain't for us. We don't kick back with a big cigar when this thing's over and talk about profit sharing and all that. No, this is...
You don't pull out the little green visor and the calculators and the receipt printers and all that stuff,
No,
Billy?
that's when we do poker. No, all this money goes back to the lodge, which is, you know, kind of the hub for the scouting movement in Walker County. We all, one way or another, that lodge is the center of everything for us. So it goes back to help the youth. So come on out, taste some chili. You know, it's good stuff. There's different cooks, different styles. Come on down and get the rest of it.
Come on down. Is there more than just chili though? Like, is there Frito? Like, when I think of chili, you're going to think this is so dumb. Because chili, I mean, and the expert chili cookers are just going to have a heyday with this because they're like, come on, man. Like, putting beans in chili, I've heard that's a no-no.
Well, there's different styles. There's home style, there's Texas style, there's salsa verde. There's all kind of different versions.
How do you? I can already see some big old grizzly dude with a real tight white shirt on that's too small. How do you like your chili, boy? I like mine Texas style.
That's right.
No, what I was getting at is when I think of chili, I immediately go the Frito pie route.
You and Jacqueline are in the same boat then.
Oh man! And when I was up in North Dakota, they had no clue about the Frito pie. Now I didn't know about hot dish, and all that is like potatoes and just a concoction of different cheese and all sorts of stuff. To me, I was like, oh, that's what we call potato casserole. They call it hot dish up there. But they didn't really know about Frito pie. Well, Bridget made some, and the whole radio station ate it up. And she came in, and you got to put onions on it. You got to put sour cream. I put a little guacamole in there. Tomatoes, something. You'd make it into a Frito pie salad. Or is that you, or are you a Frito pie guy?
I do like Frito pie, but normally I'm chili and saltine crackers.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had the non-saltine crackers? The most boring cracker on earth.
You mean a club cracker?
Is that what they are? The club crackers?
I guess.
No, those are good. They have that buttery taste to
Yeah.
them. But I'm talking about like you can buy the sodium-free.
Why would you?
I know, exactly. That's the whole point of the crackers, to get that sodium.
People, it's your money. Use it how you want to.
What is this, J.G. Wentworth? It's your money.
I want it now.
It's my money, and I want it now. Call J.G. Wentworth. See the jingle?
877
Cash now. See, the stupid commercial works, man. Well, speaking
We're either
of,
going to get a check in the mail for doing that, or we're going to get a bill.
yeah, they'll probably bill us for it. Nothing though. You know what? Just because we're on this train, real quick. And
We're on the chili train.
We're on the chili train. When I think of chili, when I think of Texas, I just think of just
I
good.
think of the Wolf brand chili commercials. When was the last time you had a steaming hot bowl of Wolf brand chili?
Are those still
Well,
going?
neighbor, that's too long.
Is that still going on?
Oh, of course.
I have not seen that in years, man. All right. Well, since hold on, Billy. Is this one of them? I'm assuming it is. Let's see. Hold on one second here. Is that it?
Can the people in Radio Land hear all this?
They will once I'm going to put it on here. All right. This is the joy of this show. You never know where it's going to go in the morning.
Yeah, on the rails, off the rails on a crazy train.
Who would have known that we would have started this show this morning? Hold on. Man, what a voice. Hold on. People can't hear this. I got to turn it on. Check this guy's voice out. Here we go, Billy. You ready?
There's a pretty wide gap between a Hollywood cowboy and the real thing. Same with chili. There's a whole herd trying. But Wolf Brand delivers authentic chili taste with its unique blend of chili seasonings and lean beef. It's a Southwest tradition, plain and simple.
Neighbor, how long's it been since you've had a big, thick, steaming bowl of Wolf Brand chili? Well, that's too long.
Big steaming bowl.
Same with chili.
The best part of this was this guy's face when he takes a bite of it. Brady, watch this.
Authentic chili taste with its unique blend of chili seasoning.
Man, that could have been a Copenhagen commercial too. Put in a lot of flavor.
Taste with its
There you
taste,
go.
with its taste, with its taste, with its taste, with its unique blend.
You picking on it, poor people.
Oh, I'm getting choked up, literally, man. I got choked up emotionally when we started the show. Now I'm getting choked up from the Wolf Brand chili. Oh, man.
We're going to have chili and plenty of porta potties. Come on down.
Gosh. We need to call up Chrissy. Hey, by the way, Carla.
Tune in, Carla.
Carla, well, Chrissy from, what is it? Hers is it? What's hers called? What is hers?
Chrissy Butler?
Yeah, what's hers
Bright
called?
Porta Potty.
Bright Porta Potty. Is Bright Porta Potty going to be?
I think that's normally who does it for us.
I'm going to tell you, man. Look, just because we're on this train and we ain't getting off anytime soon, there's something about a Bright Porta Potty that I never thought in a million years I'd start talking about a porta potty, because those things are disgusting.
Not hers.
Not hers. They clean them things. It's Bridget. I know Bridget may already be at work, so that porta potties, I think sometimes it may be cleaner than ours. I mean, they do such a great job keeping those things clean. And if I'm at a public event here in Huntsville and Walker County and I see one of those red, bright porta potties, I'm not afraid to use it.
No. And you know, when she sets them up, she's got the hand washing station right outside the door, and
It's got the whole shooting match going on. So
there's not graffiti all inside of it, you know.
All right, hold on, Billy. One more here since we've got started.
Oh, we're doing Walter Brimley.
Hold on,
please.
I don't know which one's the better one. I think it's this one.
I saw one the other day where it was a cat and they did his voiceover.
All right, hold on. Here's one more this morning as we throw it back on the special commercial edition of Good Morning Huntsville for you friends this morning. Let me get this thing fired up here, Billy. One day, I'm going to teach Michelle how to do all this, so when she's here, she'll be able to.
She'd already have it done.
She'd already have this thing rolling for us. All right, here we go, Billy. Wait, hold on. We got to restart.
20 years.
He just goes right into it, man. Listen to this.
It's about business.
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I've had diabetes for about 20 years. I stay active, and I feel pretty good most of the time. See, I do a few simple things now. I'm not perfect, but I try and watch my diet and exercise, and I check my blood sugar.
Hold on real quick. Just take a.
I can't help it because Walter Brimley just narrated my life.
Here, I try to watch my diet, too.
I stay pretty active. I try to watch what I eat. How I watch it go from the plate to my mouth.
All right, hold on.
Start him over.
I watch it go from the plate to the mouth.
And I get all my diabetic testing supplies from Liberty Medical. If you're 65 or over and on Medicare, call Liberty. They can help you live a better life. Hundreds of thousands of people trust Liberty.
Liberty better pay us for this. Are they still around?
I don't know. We're going to find out if J.G. Wentworth is still around.
Fill out your insurance forms, even bill Medicare or your insurance company, and you pay no money up front. Oh, and they carry all the brands.
Thank you.
If you have diabetes, you check your blood sugar and you check it off, and there's no reason not to. And call Liberty. They can help you live a better life.
We are not laughing at diabetes.
No, that's
not
serious,
one bit. But God, if that doesn't bring back a flood of memories from my childhood.
It's this line right here.
If you have diabetes, you check your blood sugar
Check
and you
it
check
off.
it off, and there's no reason not to.
Then you call Liberty Medical.
Well, they want you to check it off, and because they're the ones selling you the test strips.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
My business degree might not be from a big university on the hill, but I understand that.
We're not making. I know a lot of folks that have, and that's a serious, serious disease. And my grandmother suffered from it. My mom's got a touch of it. It's what we're joking about is the fact that Wilford Brimley does the commercials, and it's that line that stuck with me my entire childhood. It was, you got diabetes, you check your blood sugar and you check it often. There ain't no reason you shouldn't. And you call Liberty Medical. And you call them, and you call them again. And the next week, you call them again.
What I always remember.
And you bill Medicare every time.
What I always took away from the commercial, and they'll mail it right to your door. Like, where else they going to mail it to?
Yeah. We're going to mail it down the street to your neighbor's house.
Your neighbor's going to get your testing. Well, with the current post office situation now, that's liable to be a reality. But
my grandmother, God rest her soul, I miss her every day. Carolyn was saying, Billy, will I be able to drive up and donate? I don't do rain. Oh, she's talking about the grandmother of Huntsville is asking about the sponsoring for Chili at the Lodge. And she was wanting to know if she can drive up and donate. I'm sure they would welcome that. If you just wanted to drive up and donate some cash, I'm sure they would allow that.
You sit out there and honk your horn. I'll send somebody out there to get it.
Yeah, Carolyn. So come on out Saturday for sure. I was talking about my grandmother. She and that's not why she passed away. She had diabetes, but she's able to manage it pretty well. But the deal is these people scam the elderly so much. And it's things that as a younger person, you would kind of take like, well, we know that that's a scam. Well, some older generations don't understand that. That's understandable. There's things that as a younger generation, I don't understand. But my grandmother, God rest her soul, they scammed her so good. And all of a sudden, she started getting testing supplies out the wazoo. Mm-hmm. And what it was these companies that would call her, and they started billing Medicare like crazy. And that was, so Steph Valley over at Magnolia Kennel, she said, good morning, I'm driving to Houston, so I can't make any comments today, but y'all are too funny. But yeah, that's what they would do. They were preying on my grandmother, and they'd just start hammering her with testing supplies, Billy. And I mean, she had a whole room full of them. And she goes, what am I going to do with all this stuff? And they wouldn't allow her to send them back. They scammed her. Mm-hmm. And what'd they do? They billed Medicare for it. And, you heard so many of those stories, especially after 9/11, people that were just scamming. They were buying $500 pencils. And, billing the government. They would say that they were pencils, but they really weren't. But they were marking items, hey, $500 pencil, and they were keeping the money. And that's just terrible, man. That's just absolutely terrible.
I guess the best one I've ever heard of scam, and it took some work on behalf of these individuals' parts. They would go down to Dollar Tree or wherever, and they would buy that bottle of LA Awesome cleaner.
I only heard like LA Looks, the hair gel.
Yeah, it'll come forward a little bit. Come to the 2000s.
And so,
but they would go down and buy, 10, 15, 20, whatever the store had. They would invest $20 in this. And then they would go door to door to door selling this awesome cleaner, that could only be purchased through them. And they would sell that stuff for like $25 a bottle.
Wow. And what was this? It was
LA Awesome.
LA Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Which is a really good cleaner, but it's $1 a bottle.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, one more for you since I decided let's just stay on this train for one more moment. All right, this was another commercial that just really resonated with me back in the day. Oh, hold on, we got to
A structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Gee.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They help thousands, they'll help you.
That should be you, Billy.
One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. Get long-term payments, but you need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth.
All right, that's enough of that, man. I should have left it on there.
That's it. That's your screensaver right there, buddy. No, there's one that comes on the radio now. It's Junk for Joy. Have you heard that commercial?
No, I have not.
It's like this.
I haven't heard of it.
It's like a guitar strumming, and it's like a group of kids singing.
Has anyone I'm curious, has anyone out there ever actually used this J.G. Wentworth company?
I don't know. Give me a structured settlement and I'll let you know.
I like my settlement structured. It's called J.G. Wentworth.
You don't want an unstructured settlement.
All right. Look, here's one final one. Here's the one that I was actually thinking of.
It's my money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now. It's my money and I need it now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
It's your money.
You know what's even funnier about that?
What is that?
You go to Vera Bank and scream that at the teller. They don't find that very funny.
Hey, late birthday shout out to Matt Childers. It was his birthday yesterday. But do not show up over there and yell at him. I'm sure Walker County Federal, they wouldn't appreciate that either.
It's my money and I want it now.
Just go up to the teller. Look, don't.
Just don't.
We're not telling you what to do, but if you feel like it, make sure that you're not aggressive or threatening because the police will go. But just take your fist and put it on the desk and just walk in and say, "It's my money and I need it now," and see what happens.
You gonna get some of them City of Huntsville bracelets? They click when they put them on.
Has anybody? There has to be somebody out there with all these jokesters in internet land, and a lot of them are ridiculous and they shouldn't be doing what they do. But there has to be somebody out there, Billy, that has went to a bank, made a fist, and started beating it on the counter to tell her and saying, "It's my money, I need it now."
I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll have to Google that and see.
It ain't gonna be me.
It's not gonna be me either, man. I don't want the boys in blue to come after us.
My way more like, I don't have any money and I need some now.
Michelle, it's my money and I need it now. So, anyways, hey, you know what? Today, I've still got a couple extra bucks in the Venmo account. I'm feeling $20 again today, Billy. What do you think? Should we give away $20 today?
20. No, that won't get you nothing here.
It's $100 over there.
No, I mean, they start out as low as 40. We're doing some investigative reporting.
Investigative reporting coming soon on Good Morning Huntsville.
We're going to find some crime and corruption.
No, we ain't doing that. Well, hey, friends, again, thanks for being here with us. We are going to take a break. Got a shot at your national news and more. Word from our sponsors. Before we take that break, though, we do want to remind you this morning that we got that keyword going. We're going to wrap it up this week. Smile is the keyword, and all you got to do is smile and text in your name along with smile. If you smile and you don't, I don't know that you're smiling, so you need to text the word smile and your name to Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line, 936-339-0139. It's 936-339-0139. $25 coming your... Oh, whoa, I just messed up. I guess I'm giving them 25 now. $25 coming your way now, Billy, instead of 20.
Dang.
Yeah, $5 extra. I'm not going to be able to pay...
It's all that J.G. Whitworth you got excited about.
Well, it's their money, and they need it now. And so here's the key, though. Whenever we call you, the way that you are going to win the money today, not only the randomizer, but you have to say,
it's my money and I want it now.
Yeah, you have to say that. It's my money and I need it now.
Yeah.
You have to say that when we call. If you don't say it, we may not give it to you.
I thought it'd be better if they tell us a joke, and if we didn't laugh, they didn't get the money. But it's whatever. It's your show.
We'll do the J.G. Wentworth. Michelle's over here siding with you 2-on-1.
Damn right, we on the same page.
Yeah, settle down, Michelle. I got the light. I'm about to turn that light off over there on her. It's on her desk over there today.
Is that supposed to be like an office lamp for her? Or?
She's got like this little bag of pins. And Billy's making. Poor thing, we had a lifetime chair for her, and Kyle felt so bad he brought in an actual like high-end gaming chair.
Is that a like copper cup or something?
Yeah. Don't touch that. You may get some sort of infection from that copper. Copper poisoning.
Well, hey, what's in the bag?
There's binder clips in that little bag.
I tell you, man, y'all are a top-notch production here.
We have a stand over here without a microphone.
We haven't had a ceiling tile fall in hours.
All right. Well, text in that keyword. $25 coming your way on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. We'll step aside, take a break. Here's your national news and a word from our sponsors as we continue on. It's your show, Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News. I'm Ryan Daniels. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin giving a mea culpa this week on Thursday in his first press conference since he disappeared without warning for cancer surgery treatment and related health complications. Speaking at the Pentagon, the Defense Secretary says he apologized to President Biden for his conduct.
I never directed anyone to keep my January hospitalization from the White House.
The Inspector General of the Defense Department is looking into the communication failure. Democratic Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is promising a bipartisan border deal will be sent over to the U.S. House of Representatives by the middle of next week, likely Wednesday.
These challenges at the border and in Ukraine and the Middle East are just too great, and we will need to be here working.
The bill text could be released as soon as today. It'll include U.S.-Mexico border policy changes, funding for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. Over in the House, Republican Speaker Mike Johnson has said the bill faces an uphill climb. President Joe Biden's issued an executive order now specifically addressing the issue of violent Israeli settlers in the West Bank.
The order singles out 4 individuals accused of directly engaging in violence or intimidation in the West Bank. These accusations include initiating and leading riots, setting fire to buildings, fields, and vehicles, assaulting civilians, and causing property damage. The State Department has released the names of the Israelis affected by the executive order, which not only freezes their financial assets, but also prohibits their entry into the United States. The White House informed the Israeli government of its intentions before implementing the executive order. I'm John Schaefer.
It's still unclear if any Americans are at risk, but a man described as a pro-Hamas suicide bomber has stormed a U.S. factory in Turkey this week. The Procter & Gamble plant employs roughly 500 people. This is USA News.
And now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
That doesn't sound good.
Paper shredder's jammed, but I think I fixed it.
Oh, well, try shredding these $50 bills then.
Seems like it's working.
Better try another $400.
Stop. Instead of using money, use regular paper. And here's a better tip from Progressive on how not to waste money. Don't pay too much for car insurance. Drivers who switch and save could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Omaha Steaks Burger Perfection Flight, made from single cuts of real aged Omaha steaks, rewrites the book on burgers. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code TREAT at checkout for an extra $20 off your order, plus free shipping when you order the $79.99 Burger Perfection Flight. A fantastic array of pure ground steak on a bun burger greatness. For $20 off the Burger Perfection Flight, use promo code TREAT at checkout at omahasteaks.com and discover your new burger obsession. Minimum order may be required.
When you live and work in the town where you were born and raised, lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for you.
Hey listeners, Rob here, and I'm excited to welcome Abby from the Color Bar, where they're all about meeting every community need with continuous innovation.
Thanks, Rob. We're thrilled to evolve, offering stylish cuts for kids, men, and women, alongside expert coloring services.
That's fantastic. What's new and exciting in the world of the Color Bar?
We're always adding to our repertoire. Whether it's trendy cuts for all ages or dynamic coloring techniques, our team is geared up for it.
That's great to hear. Any sneak peek into future plans?
Our community drives us, Rob. Stay tuned for more services on the horizon, ensuring we cater to everyone's unique tastes.
Exciting times ahead. And Abby, tell us about the Color Bar's locations.
We're not just in one spot, we're spreading the magic in multiple locations. You can find us in Huntsville and Conroe.
Fantastic. So listeners, for a stylish experience with the Color Bar, visit colorbartx.com or call 936-439-4972. With multiple locations, they're here to give you a look that feels uniquely yours.
We can't wait to welcome everyone to the Color Bar.
Hey friends, Rob Hip here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget, and as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Please come home. I got beans and lonely. All I hear. Please come home.
You already know. Yeah, you already know. Hold up. Man, ain't no phony when I got beans and bologna. I'm gonna call my homie H-Ville. Got that thrill. Ain't got time for no pill. Cause I don't do that, man. Got my homeboy Billy C. Got Kyle Croner, the Great Gatsby, driving that Toyota Tundra. What you got, boy? You know Toy from Walker County Federal Credit Union? Go set up an account, man. Business, personal. We got you covered. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. You already know. All right, that's enough of that, Billy. We're done.
By your side, on your side.
I remember these jingles always come into my mind. There was a Fox 7 in Austin, Texas, and they had this corny little thing that they would come on like, we're Fox 7 and we're on your side. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I just wanted to share that this morning to lift someone up today. How you doing, Billy? It's nice to watch you got there, buddy.
Thanks.
Billy Cauthen in the house. Hey, we got a new feature here on Good Morning Huntsville. We want to send. Can y'all send us some comments, please? There's a couple of things popping up, I believe, and we've got a new friend here on this show this morning for the first time ever. Oh, wait. We got to center up the camera there. Hold on. You may have to turn the laptop just a little off center. Oh, the other way. Hold on. The other way. Oh, keep going. All right, you ready? You ready for this? Ready. Watch this. Get ready for this, Billy. Hey, check it. Whoa, look at it. I think it may echo, though. Is it echoing?
Somewhat.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is our intern, Michelle. She's actually just right next to us over here.
Yeah, she's less than 8 feet away.
She's like right next to us on the desk.
Can you hear us from where you're at?
No.
Hey, Michelle, change the microphone to your AirPods. Let's see if that works.
Right, let's see if
Put it on your ear pods.
Yeah. Put on your ear pods. Let's see if that works. I'm putting Michelle on the spot this morning. Poor thing. I feel so bad.
You got her working and cambered at the same time. What if she gets in the bind and has to bite her tongue?
All right, say something, Michelle.
I think it still echoes.
Yeah, it's echoing. Are you on the AirPods?
I am.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get. We're gonna have
That's
to get
because
on.
of how spacious and spread out the studio is.
Yeah, we'll have to get on down there and get the rest of this sometime.
But we sound good on.
It sounds good. It's not echoey. I hear the echo. Maybe other people don't. Anyways, Michelle, welcome in. Good to have you on this morning. So if you're sending comments, Michelle is our new interactive community member here on Hello Huntsville. And Michelle will be flashing up those comments. So what happened? That's your phone, Kyle. You know, when people
Don't scare us.
People show up and they're like, oh, that ain't working. It's always their equipment, Michelle. So, anyways, we'll let you go, Michelle.
Look, we went down to Radio Shack and we bought the best stuff they had. By God, it worked.
Yeah, I was on clearance from 2000.
On clearance?
Clarence was selling it to us. Michelle, we're going to let you go, and we'll get the kinks worked out on this as far as the echoey sound. But there you go. Smile, Michelle. Bye-bye. She's literally like right next to us. So who do we have on today?
She's a cross-room reporter.
Yeah, the cross-room reporter. You know what we can do, actually? I've got an idea. We can string a microphone over there, Michelle. That's what we'll do. We'll string a microphone to you, and that way we can control it. See, we'll figure out how to make this work.
We need like an old Chevy van, and we could paint like, Hello Huntsville on the side, live action news, and I could just go around.
With old beat up tire, like rusty wheel wells, rusty wheels.
Yeah. And I'm talking, it's got to be an old van. It's got to be like an old Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine van.
So,
yes,
you never know.
Carpet layer van.
Billy, you never know what you throw out and somebody else will pick up.
Like trash?
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm going to throw this out there, and somebody may pick this up. If you have access to an old van that's just been sitting around, and you said, it's got to run, and it has to be street legal. But if you've got access to one, and you just don't want nothing to do with it anymore, and we don't care how beat up it is, or if you know of somebody, who knows somebody, tell them to donate it to Hello Huntsville, and we'll do that.
It could be our remote van.
It'll be our remote action van, and I will legitimately drive that thing around, and I will put Hello Huntsville. And check this out. If it's a business, maybe there's a business that's got an old van, I'll even throw your logo on that thing. Now, you may not want it on there if it's all beat up. But there you go. Someone said there's a major employer in town that has a lot of those vans.
Oh, hey, I have personal knowledge to know that they're all low mileage one owner.
Low mileage one owner. Oh, man. We went to when we did the behind the scenes over at the Walls unit, at the Huntsville unit, we got to see the automotive shop there is unbelievable. These guys are getting their ASE certification. That's your high level of certification for auto mechanics. They get ASE certified over there. And they take in the state vehicles, and they said that they're happy to get vehicles that have 300,000 miles on them. And they'll recondition them and get them running again. Billy, I'm eager to hear what your thoughts are.
Breathe, Billy. Breathe.
Billy, what do you? Did I just call you Billy? Billy, what do you have for us on this?
In a past life, I was very involved with the buses, all the low mileage one owner buses.
These aren't legitimately low. You're saying this sarcastically.
I mean, once you roll the odometer over several times, it shows a low number at one point or another. I've never been laughed at so bad in my life as whenever you call the bus companies and say, "Hey, I need a so-and-so for a 94 Bluebird." And they're like, "What? A 94 Bluebird?" Sir, we quit making those parts 20 years ago.
Where do you even get you got to go eBay, I guess.
Nope. With the state of Texas, you cannot put used parts on a bus or a vehicle.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go.
And it can only come from certified vendors. Blah, 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 blah. I know I got the disciplinary cases several times because of it.
Well, it's all good, Billy.
So when people are like, "Oh man, yeah, no, I can't tell you how many buses left the shop and we just followed them in the tow truck."
How long were you over there?
4 glorious years.
Gloria. How long you been at Sam Houston Memorial for a while?
Forever and a day at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, I started part-time way back when, kind of like it first was getting off the ground, and wanted to go full-time back then. It just wasn't available.
Well, let's switch gears real quick because I think sometimes, in the funeral business, I wanted to make this clear that there's a misconception that sometimes folks think, man, if I go to a funeral home, I'm going to be spending a ton of money. And you guys have very affordable pricing that can meet anyone's budget. And I wanted to give you a chance to talk about that this morning. Funerals, they do cost money, but it's not this extravagant amount that's going to put you in shock. I mean, you guys have options to cater and help people and really meet their budget.
For sure, yeah. I guess probably one of the worst things that in today's society is we think everything's a package deal. Like, hey, I got to get the number one if I want this. Well, no, we don't have that at Sam Houston. We don't have tacos, Kyle. Combos? We have something called a combo. Anywho, if you need something, we have it. If you don't need something, then you don't choose that. It's kind of an a la carte deal. I mean, these could be extremely affordable. Or if you want to shoot the moon, we're there for that too. But for the most part, we're probably, I'd like to say, probably one of the most affordable places in town when it comes to funeral service needs, because we do have different options available.
And I would assume too, and if someone did say, well, I want to have this service, but maybe it's out of their budget, there's probably some financing options to help people as well, right?
For sure. Yeah, we actually have a lending company that they're real good. As a matter of fact, it's like 0 interest if you pay them off in a set amount of time. So
it's not bad. So think about that, friends. And I know it's a tough situation when you're dealing with a friend or a loved one who has passed on. But when you're thinking about a place to go, I'm not just saying it because Billy's sitting here next to me. We cut up and we have a good time every Friday. But, the reality is there is a local company, homegrown local company right here in Huntsville that's ready to serve you. And it's our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They've been doing it for years, and they take care of folks in this community. And so we'd encourage you, if you're going through a tough situation, give them a call. And pre-planning is so important as well. Go ahead and take care of that now. Billy can sit down. They'll put you in touch with the right people, and they can get everything planned out to avoid all that stress that your family would have to go through.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate news that something happened.
And I guess I'm just as guilty because I've been doing this so long now. We preach about pre-planning, and people they hear me and just move on because they don't really know what that is. Pre-planning is when you come in and sit down with me, or we even have a form you can fill out online. You can go to our website and do it. But I'd like for you to come in and sit with me. That way we kind of get a feeling for, what's going on there. But you come in and just kind of plan like, hey, when I pass away, I want to be buried at so-and-so cemetery, and I want so-and-so to do my service, or I want to be cremated and I don't want a service. Go ahead and put that in writing. And then you also have the option of going ahead and pre-funding that. If you want to go ahead and pay today's prices for a service you're going to use 20 years from now, which is a pretty good economic decision, we can do that. That way when the time comes, your family doesn't owe a single red penny.
Yeah.
You're done. You took that burden off of them, so.
Well, it's a great company and good people, and we appreciate all that Sam.
I'm pretty fond of them.
Pretty fond of the people. Great people. Billy, kind of borderline questionable. Just kidding, man. So.
I am. But those who know me tend to love me, so I do appreciate that. So.
Well, go by and see him, and get everything taken care of when you need to. And I know a lot of folks in town appreciate, like Adrian Hunter just said, highly, highly recommend you guys. And we love you, Adrian. It's always good to see you on the show this morning. Some other folks joining us as well. Grace Wakefield saying good morning. So good morning to you, Grace. And what is Kyle saying? My wife is going to want that fireworks display and champagne toast when it's my time.
We can do that.
Could y'all do that?
Yeah, my one of my regular vendors that we get stuff from came by the other day with we can now send your ashes in and have diamonds made. Like a certified diamond.
Yeah, but it's what do you call those? And that's cool, but those are no, what are they? No,
these are certified diamonds.
But they're lab made diamonds.
I don't care where it comes from, as long as my meat comes from a cow.
Here's what I would recommend if you do that. So do that if you want to, which is cool. But then go to Elliott's Jewelers and get like the real land diamond right next. Have like
have your loved one's diamond taken to him, and he can put it in.
There you go. Yeah, take that. There you go. That's a good one.
Me and Elliott got to get together now. It could be a business venture.
Take it to him. Take it to him, and be able to do that. I think that would be awesome. So,
my uncle was cremated and had some ashes shot to outer space, and also had some ashes compressed into a diamond and put on a necklace around my.
That was Kyle's telling us. Sorry, we can't hear you in the background, Kyle. But Kyle was saying that he had his grandfather's ashes. Uncle, send that to us in a message, and we'll do it. Sorry, Kyle, we just can't. It pauses the show, and we can't hear you through the show. But he was telling
I didn't run out of stuff to say. I was listening.
Yeah. So Kyle sent us a message, and we'll tell that here on the show as well. So, Chrissy, call me. Chrissy, she's saying good morning. Chrissy, I still have your Cafe Texan gift card here at the studio.
Yeah, I think she wanted you to give that to me to give to her.
Did she?
I believe so.
Okay. Chrissy, do you want me to do that? Do you want me to give that to Billy to give to you? I can do that. We ought to, you know what? We ought to make Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home the prize pickup because there's always somebody there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So here's the deal.
Lord knows I live there.
Go in, get your prize, and do a pre-plan while you're there. Get a 2-for-1.
Like hold them captive. Got it.
2-for-1 over there. So, but no, Chrissy, seriously, let us know because we have that gift card, and we need to get that to you. I also have one for El Turpin. Michelle, can you grab that for me real quick?
What is you talking about?
It's a lady from New Waverly, and I don't want to say like the wrong name, but she goes by a name on YouTube. El Turpining. El Turpining is the name. Thank you, Michelle. This is why we need Michelle here. El Turpining is the name.
Okay, and you also have some chili tasting kits that I need to deliver. So.
Yeah, boy. And
I am turning into the prize distribution center.
It's the PDC here with Billy Cauthen this morning. Oh, goodness. Well, friends, let us know today that you're out there. We'd love to continue to interact with you, and just let us know what you're thankful for as you continue on. Let's take a brief break. Billy and I will take a break.
I wear boxers.
You don't wear. You're not briefs. Are those still popular briefs?
I don't. Huh? Boxer briefs.
I mean, is it still a thing? Briefs? Are you a boxer or a brief? Is that what is that the tie? Is a brief a tidy whitey?
Yeah.
Which one are you, Billy?
Boxer.
I would take you for a tidy whitey type.
Is it because I'm fat?
No, not at all, Billy. All right.
I just want to know what kind of pointed you that way.
I just thought,
you just thought.
Yeah, I just thought. I
was just thinking.
Okay. Tara said that Elle will probably be at the museum breakfast in the morning. So, you know what, Tara? Sounds like we need to go drop off a gift card at the Harts Veterans Museum.
And walk around.
And
look at everything.
Take a good look.
And buy some stuff. Okay, sounds like a date.
Henry wants to know. Noe wants to know. What did he say here? I'll pop up on the screen here. There it is. Henry says, what does he want to be buried in? Briefs. Is that you? Do you want to be buried in briefs?
No, not really.
I don't know if I want.
Look, my people are going to work when I die because I want the full 3-piece suit. I want the works.
You know what I thought?
And then when we leave the church, I want them to take me back to the funeral home, change me into cargo shorts and flip-flops and a T-shirt, then we'll go to the cemetery.
Have you heard of I don't know if anyone's doing that, and I thought of this, and I'm sure they have, but, when folks are cremated, and this is, serious discussion, the ashes, people want them spread different places. Some
Mm-hmm.
people say, hey, I want to be spread on like the Trinity River, for example, or things like that. But I thought it'd be neat. Is there anybody that ever says, like, I want my ashes, but I want a tree to be planted on top of them?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would be so neat. It's almost like that tree is growing from part of your ashes. I thought that would be kind of neat. And I heard a couple of people talking about that. I didn't know if that was a thing or not.
Yeah, it's kind of died off. It's not as popular as it was a couple of years ago, but yeah, no, that was a big thing. It was planting, some type of tree, especially like a fruit tree of some sort on top of where you did the interment of the ashes.
Oh, okay. Huh. Well, there you go. Things to learn. Another thing to learn: the community edition over at San Houston Memorial Funeral Home coming along. Is that almost ready?
I think it is.
Is the inside of it? What have they done on the inside so far?
The sheetrock, the lighting, the air conditioning, cabinets. They don't have the sink in yet, but all the pipes are ran. They were over there yesterday putting up baseboards. So I think there's gonna be a full big time crew there today doing some stuff. Pretty much we're down the countertops, and then there's going to be a lot of booth seating.
Awesome.
And these aren't just, run down to Sam's and get a booth type seating. Like, this company has to come in and do all these digital computer CAD drawings.
Measurements and all that stuff.
Because the booths have to fit perfectly, because there's like corner booths in the corners, and then there's long style and all that. So
awesome.
And then our audio-visual guy will come in, and I think there's, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 televisions, big screens in that area. That way you can see what's going on in the chapel, and if there's a memorial video, or if I want to put the Super Bowl game on, what have you.
Well,
not that it's about me at all, people. Not that it's about me at all.
Savella, by the way, is joining us. Savella Garza. So Savella,
go and tell her what you got to tell her.
About the Chili Lodge tickets,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So Savella.
It's not Billy's fault.
It's not Billy's fault. This is completely my fault. I do have the wine tasting. Almost said the wine tasting.
No,
kits.
that's for Rotary, and that's coming up.
The chili tasting kits. I will give those to Billy, and just show up to the event tomorrow, and they'll be waiting for you. Is that
Jacqueline
fair?
will have them.
Jacqueline will have them for you. So that's safe to say. So Savella, and I owe Billy big time for that. Probably $50 at least, I would assume. For a handling fee.
With the Prize Distribution Center.
the PDC. So, and then Chrissy Coleman, are you okay with me giving Billy the Cafe Texan gift card? Just need some confirmation here. So she said yes. Okay, perfect. All right. So there we go. Hey, real quick before we take that break, I know a while ago we said we were going to take one.
Didn't we just take a break?
We did. We only took one. We've got to take another one here in a second. I came across something yesterday. It's the weirdest thing.
Is it something that you already had and didn't know that you had lost it?
No, didn't even know that this existed. Billy, I'm going to show you something here, and you tell me what you think this is. And I want our audience. Hold on. You probably already don't read the title.
I graduated from Huntsville. I can't say them big
Okay.
words.
I want to show this on the screen here real quick. And Huntsville, you tell me what you think this is as I scroll down here. What do you think this is? What does that look like right there, Billy? Where are we at? Where are we at in this photo? I mean, what do you see back there?
Could you zoom in a little bit? Because it looks like we're at the airport beside the Polunsky unit.
No, okay, hold on. We're going to do this. Runway. I don't know if I can pull this in, unfortunately. Hold on. I'm trying to do this on the fly here, and it's, okay, there we go. All right. Where are we at here?
It's an airport.
Yeah, but what do you see in the front of the airport? I mean, what is this? This would be...
Well, that's like from the guys driving the plane. It's like indicational.
Exactly. But what is that on the driveway? Or on the runway? That's a runway. That's correct. This is Savannah. This is a Georgia airport.
I'm sure that's something that indicates something to the pilot.
Yeah. Well, could. Do you know what this is, Kyle? This is unbelievable. I didn't know that this existed. It's the only one in the world.
Well, you're getting to read it. I'm having to look at a picture.
What do you think that is? Just take another guess. Those two things right there in the middle of that runway. What does that look like?
It looks like burial vaults.
Okay, we're getting hot. Weirdest thing. This is the parallel markers are actually the graves of Catherine and Richard Dotson, two of the original owners of the land that the airport is built on. As you fly into this airport, you are literally landing on two graves. This was a...
Call Greg, tell him we just found another option.
Yeah, he'll probably want to land here. Seriously, I mean, this is... And these are awkward placed rectangles. The deal is that the Dawsons, these were folks that were born in 1779, so way before the advent of aviation. The couple farmed this land, which at the time was known as Cherokee Hills. They were married for 50 years. Cauthen died in 1877. Richard followed 7 years later. They were laid to rest next to each other in the family cemetery. This cemetery held about 100 graves. When the airport came in and bought this land, they didn't want to move all of them. They decided to move some, but they left a few. And these are the ones that they left, and it's right on the runway. Now, isn't that unbelievable?
I do find that unbelievable, like to the point that I don't believe it.
Well, I thought about it, but this is SavannahNow.com. It's a legitimate news story. This isn't
It's on the internet. It's got to be true,
This isn't
right?
the Babylon Bee. World War II was on the horizon. The military needed a place to land its B-24 Liberators and the B-17s. That place was being right on top of the cemetery. All of the graves were moved to Bonaventure Cemetery, but the Dotsons' descendants would not consent to the matriarch and patriarch of the family being touched. They felt it would have been Cauthen and Richard's wish to remain in the soil that they cultivated for most of their lives.
I'm still calling BS.
Well, the airport right here says that they may have paved over the graves, but they respectfully placed markers in their honor. Savannah, you better believe pilots have a number of ghost stories. There's even stories that say if you come in at night, they're right there on the end of the runway to welcome you in.
Hey, what are they doing? They're standing there?
They're just hanging out.
Drinking coffee?
Yeah. That's
pointing at stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, BS.
Well, so there you go, Billy. We'll look this up on Google Maps to confirm. But this is from a legitimate Savannah News website, SavannahMorningNews.com. So there's your story today that'll kind of rattle your bones a little bit. And,
well, that won't fly in Huntsville, Texas.
It makes me want to.
That won't fly.
It makes me want to go check this airport out now. I'm sure Greg would think it would be a cool place to go visit as well.
If anybody knows, I bet it is Greg.
Yeah, ask him. I bet he does. I thought of you last night. That popped up. I said, what a perfect story to share with Billy on a Friday here on Good Morning.
Yeah, get him wound up about something. Send him home.
Billy, if you're getting upset about this, we need to, he's legitimately getting mad about
very
this.
disrespectful land on top of somebody's grave.
Well, they wanted to. You know, they felt.
No, they didn't.
The descendants felt that it would have been the family members, the descendants of these deceased, felt that it would have been more disrespectful to move them away from their land that they cultivated.
So this respectful couple that passed away on their land's got some cuckoo family members.
They want some rubber
who probably didn't want to pay to move them, was what that boiled down to.
Well, how much is going to set me back, Walter?
No, they good.
They all right. All right. Well,
God almighty.
One final.
People, we don't do that.
Text in the keyword smile with your name. $25 coming your way to the winner. But you do have to say, Billy,
it's my money and I need it now.
Yeah, it's my money and I need it now. You have to say it with that whiny voice.
If not, we're just going to smooth hang up.
No, yeah, we'll just smooth. Someone hung up on us this week. Text it in 936-339-0139. As always, our show's on a Friday brought to you by our great friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are your hometown experts in celebrating life. We'll take a break, one final break, and we'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
When you live and work in the town where you were born and raised, lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for you.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are. Third location on Veterans Memorial, coming soon. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Trendsetters, join me in welcoming Abby from the Color Bar, the ultimate destination for a fresh look in 2024.
Excited to be here, Rob. We're transforming styles with the latest Bellamy extensions and vibrant colors.
Tell us about these game-changing extensions and the vibe for the new year.
With Bellamy's range and our unique color palette, everyone can find their perfect style. Think bold reds and chic pastels for 2024.
And the deals?
We're offering special financing on extensions and a complimentary conditioning with any color service in January.
Abby, how can listeners join in?
Well, that's easy. They can just visit colorbartx.com or call us at 936-439-4972. We're in Huntsville and Conroe, ready to make your year stunning.
Thanks, Abby. Folks, don't wait to reinvent yourself with the Color Bar's Bellamy magic.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy you work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
It seems that there was some controversy on this story, Billy, about this airport, and we don't want to sign off just yet. We got to call our winner here, but you got a couple more seconds here, Billy? I mean, this was a serious thing. We pulled up the Google map. What is it? The Savannah Hilton Head International Airport, and we were trying to determine where that grave actually is. And Kyle Kreiner had did some research, said it was at the intersection of, what was it, 10 and 28? Runways 10 and 28, Billy?
Yeah, it's 10 and 28.
There's
right there.
10 and 28. I'm on a Google map, and it looked like the picture of that showed it kind of at the beginning of a runway, right? I mean, that's what I saw in the picture, but I'm not seeing it. But it has to be. There are multiple photos, and different photos, by the way. And a lot of times when you see these that are fake stories, there's one picture. There was multiple angles of this.
Look, when you do a runway, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm sure Miss Weitzer, she's probably got more knowledge in this than I will ever. But like FAA has to approve all that. They're not approving you driving over a voided area.
Yeah, I don't see. I mean, we're looking here. There's 19, and he said it was 10, and there's another 1028. Wait a minute, Billy. Yeah, so I'm not seeing it, man. I'm sure it's there. I mean, the story is out there. This is definitely going to be a Greg Smith question. Greg would know this better than anyone.
I'm surprised Greg hadn't chimed in yet.
I'm not seeing anything here yet, Billy, and that's the problem. So,
well, we're just going to have to get in the plane, fly up to Georgia there.
Yeah, we need to definitely go and get some more research on this.
I mean, if we leave right now.
Kyle, are you looking it up on Google Maps also? No. I'm on the... See, I'm on the...
Kyle's probably got some FBI clearance over there. He's
yeah.
actually 2 foot below ground level.
He said
definitely not.
He's like, don't tell anybody, please.
Why are you winking so much? You got something in your eye?
Yeah, see, I mean, I've Billy, while we were in break, and that's one reason the break was extended, I mean, I sat here and I went through every runway I could find, and I did not see 2 markers. But, I mean, the pictures show it. So, unless they've moved it, it's got to be there somewhere. I'm just not seeing it here, Billy. Anyways, let's get off that train. We were on it long enough. So, welcome back at it here. The mystery continues. Ed Watto said, if true, let me pop that comment up there. Ed Watto said, if true, the descendants may have viewed it as a contribution to the war effort.
It's there.
Are you seeing it? Yeah. You're on the Google Maps? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, Michelle has found it here, our intern. See, this is what you get when you get an intern. You get the truth.
I lost my intern.
You can't handle the truth.
Google Maps and then...
Oh, my goodness, you're right. Oh, wow. How did you find that, Michelle?
I just typed it in Google.
Hold up.
Don't be so smart, okay?
Oh, my goodness. Michelle has found it. This is unbelievable. Breaking news here. Okay, Michelle, where do you see it up? It's on this. It's in this area right here, isn't it?
It's the extension.
Oh, it's right in. Okay, yeah. That is oh, my goodness. There. Hold on. Let me get back to the screen here. Thank you, Michelle. How did you find that, Michelle? She wasn't lying, Billy. Look at this. Oh, there it is.
I am still calling BS with an extreme level.
There's the satellite image of it, Billy. Right there.
Satellite image from my house looks good till you go on the inside.
Look at that. That's crazy. Isn't that unbelievable? So let me ask you this. If you're the family and you want to go visit, do you have to have like an FAA clearance to go here to visit your family?
You have to go through the security checkpoint.
Yeah, you got to go through Homeland Security and all that kind of stuff. TSA. I wonder if they have the clear pass or whatever where you get through real quick. They just gave that to him as a courtesy. But there it is, clear as day. There's the 2 graves right there in the middle of the runway. Can you believe that, Billy? Billy's really...
I think everyone here can agree that I don't believe this.
Billy is really angry about it.
It's disrespectful.
Well, look, it's actually off the main... You don't land on it.
You want some Yahoo scooting tires across your grandma's grave?
No, but look, you won't. They don't go across it, but it's right next to it. See that? That's actually kind of... That's okay. Yeah, you don't land on it. You land next to it. It's kind of like, hey, how you doing?
So, like, how do they sell those plots? Airport adjacent?
They're pretty pricey. Anyways, there you go. There is truth out there, Billy, and we found it. Thanks to Michelle. My goodness, I was sitting there digging through that thing. That was so tiny.
Thanks for being on the side there, homegirl. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Billy's going to take back all those nice things that he said.
Yeah, and I did. So
quite a few of them. He's like, that girl's real sweet. I really like her. Well, his tone is going to change pretty quick now after that, Michelle.
Now you watch who you sit beside at Rotary from now on. Okay.
All right, well, let's head over to the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line, $25. Remember, when you answer, it's my money and I need it now. All right?
Call me, I'll tell you.
So all you got to do is text in, and if you have a chance of winning today. And let's head over there and
hey, could you set the randomizer to where, like, whenever you hit, do the thing, it goes through, it sounds like the Price is Right wheel?
We should do that. Yeah, we actually should.
You know what I'm talking about, the big one they spin at the end of the showcase?
We should do that. I mean, I can't do it, but we should at least try sometime, So, all right, well, here we go. We're calling our winner today. And here we go, Billy.
I ain't never seen a prefix like that.
What? 936?
No, that's the area code.
Oh, so yeah. What? 286? 830-288-830-8004. Mike
Who
Jones.
is it?
Here we go. They better
for
say.
calling Osprey Storage.
Oh!
I am currently out of the
She
office.
didn't answer. That was Jamie. Jamie did not answer.
All right, I get the prize by default, $25. Venmo directly to me.
And therefore, she did not. That is unbelievable. All right, well, let's go to the next one here and see. Let's head over to the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line.
It's my money, and I want it now.
You better. And if they previously texted in, they won't know that.
Money, and I want it now. You better. And if they
What is
previously
that?
know that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, that was someone listening to us in the background. You got to turn it down in the background. I thought that our phone, that was weird. Are you there?
Yeah, it's my money, and I want it now.
Oh, she got it. Hey! All right. Who are we speaking with?
Savella.
Savella, a winner again. Look at that. Savella's the winner today, buddy. Savella, $25 coming your way today, and you said exactly what we needed. So, but here's a disclaimer. If you've won in the last 90 days, you can't win again. So we're going to keep that money and go to lunch today. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
I'm totally kidding. Savella, I'm totally kidding. You can win once per week, and you won a couple of weeks ago. So,
oh, yeah.
Yes, okay. Poor thing. She's like, great. Savella, you won. Billy, I guess you know Savella, right?
Yeah, yes, I do. Her son is in Troop 98.
All right. Well, there you go, man. So, congratulations.
And she
Savella.
helps with PAC 98, and then we're going to talk her and her husband in to be in adult leadership with Troop 98. She's going to get voluntold.
Welcome. Hey, and Savella, you don't live in Huntsville, though. You're just on the outskirts, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're going to learn quick about Huntsville because it is an area where you get voluntold to do things.
I think she's already catching on.
Yeah, you picking up what we're putting down here in Huntsville? Well, Savella, congratulations. God bless you. $25. If you don't mind, text us back. Do you have Venmo or Cash App?
I have PayPal.
Have you won before cash from us?
Yes.
What? Man, you're eating up all the cash out of our... You did win money from us before.
See the reason I ain't getting a paycheck from here.
Wait, you know what it was? We gave away money and those chili tasting kits, didn't we?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're the PayPaler. All right, I'm going to put a flag on your account just so I know. So, all right, PayPaler.
Cash App is free.
Yeah, Cash App's. That PayPal, I got to go through a bunch of back doors, Savella, but I'll get it over to you. Don't worry, all right?
Well, my bank says that Cash App isn't good.
Well, don't say the full name, but what's the first word of where you bank?
First.
Okay, there. See, okay, the first word of where you bank, you need to change it towards Walker. And I'm not talking. I'm not talking about Texas Ranger. Walker County. You need to move to Huntsville so you can bank at Walker County Federal Credit Union. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Savella. Congratulations. Hey, before we let you go, what are you most thankful for today?
I'm thankful that I get to go camping this weekend.
There you go. Savella's the winner. Congratulations. $25 going to... Man, I don't even have $25 on my PayPal. Now I got to switch it around. That's all right, Savella. Don't worry. I'll get it over to you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. There you go. That was our PayPaler. She's the PayPaler of the show because I remember that. I PayPal'd her one time. Old PayPal. Who came up with that?
I don't know.
Hi. Will you be my PayPal? Hi. You're my PayPal. All
and
right,
there it is. That's where we lost everybody.
All right, Billy. How do you want to close it out today? I'll let you close it out.
Like closing out a tab, or
yeah. How do you want to close it out today?
I'm normally not in charge of those type of decisions.
Well, what's your final thought, Billy? Your final thought of the week. How about that? I'll close it out. You give us your final thought. It's only because I have to cough.
final thought of the week.
Here's the final thought from Billy Cauthen. Ready? You got to do that. You got to do that news pose that you do where you turn into the camera.
I just wish that we would do a better job of trying to treat everybody how we want to be treated. We're taught that as a child, to treat others the way you want to be treated. And then as adults, when we really get in a position to do that, we go out and we do the complete opposite. I mean, we get so self-entitled and think that everything's owed to us that sometimes we just forget that we need to circle back around and start over on our end before we get out in public and make a fool of ourselves. So I guess that's kind of what's on my mind, because there's people I interact with that are good as gold, but sometimes they just, and I'm guilty of it too. I don't know. I'm nobody special. You're nobody special. Nope. We're, all good in God's eyes, man, but we need to really focus on treating each other the way we want to be treated.
Yeah, listen to that, man. It is, and you're so right, Billy, and I appreciate you sharing that today. Especially, those that are just going through something. I posted this morning, and I'll end with a quick thought here as well, that maybe you're going through something this morning where you just feel like there's a lot of pressure on you. And I said this morning, the pressures of the world can sometimes feel like a very heavy weight on our shoulders from the moment that we get out of bed until we lay our heads down at night. The stresses of life, sometimes for some of us, can just seem like it never ends. And how many, if you get down kind of in a rut, it just feels like you're stuck in that rut, and it's so hard to get out of it. But I want you to remember this morning, friends, that in these moments we're not alone. God is with us. He's always ready to lighten our load if we just trust in Him. 1 Peter 5:7 in the New Living Translation says, "Give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you." So this weekend, as we head in, let this verse be a gentle reminder that no matter what the burden, no matter the pressure, God is tirelessly at work in your life. He cares for you deeply than you can imagine. And when the weight of this world tries to hold you down, let faith lift you up. Trust in Him. Allow His peace to replace your stress. And I like that. Allow His peace to replace your stress. Hand over your worries to God and watch as He transforms them into your strength, peace, and unwavering faith. Friends, to close it, don't let the pressures of life steal your joy. Remember, God's shoulders are strong enough to carry any weight that we give Him. Let Him be your relief, your support, and your guide, and turn His plan for you, and let His love and peace fill your heart. So stay blessed, stay hopeful, and always keep the faith. And like Billy said too, treat others the way you want to be treated, and truly listen to that this morning. The next time, my dad always said, keep this thing closed, and keep this thing closed more than you keep these things. Oh, keep your ears open more than you keep your mouth closed, is what he said. And so think about that this morning. So Kyle Kreiner said it best: pick the oak tree out while you are what? Pick the oak tree out. You are I. Pick the oak tree. Pick the oak tree. Pick the oak tree. That's a tongue twister. Pick the oak tree out of your eye.
I'll see you guys later.
So, we'll wrap it up, friends, reminding you this morning we're not strong enough alone to make it our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good morning, Huntsville. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. See ya. Chili at the Lodge. Don't be no chili. Come on down, chili at the Lodge. 11 o'clock. Get on down there and get the rest of it. We'll see you later, Huntsville. Have a blessed week.